Okay, so finishing up the notes from the last video, we were on number 9. So remember, we first have to get our x squared term by itself. So to do that, if I'm solving for the x squared term, I have to get rid of the 100. So I'm going to subtract 100 from both sides. So I'm going to have 4x squared equals 0 minus 100 is negative 100. Now, x squared is not yet by itself, so I'm going to divide by that 4 to get the x squared by itself. So I have x squared equals negative 25. Now remember, when we get to the x squared, we take the square root of both sides. So when I take the square root of both sides, remember x equals plus or minus whatever is over here. Again, to take care of my negative, I'm going to put my I. And the square root of 25 is 5, because when I do 25 in primes, it breaks down into 5 times 5, and there's a pair that comes out. So x equals plus or minus 5i. So when we look at number 10, we have x squared plus 4 equals 0. So here's my x squared term. To get it by itself, I'm going to get rid of the 4, and I do so by subtracting 4 from both sides. So x squared equals negative 4. Once the x squared is by itself, we take the square root of both sides. When I take the square root of a variable, we always include the plus or minus. The square root of 4 is 2 because it's a perfect square. To take care of the negative, we bring out an I because I is equal to the square root of negative 1. So x equals plus or minus 2i. Okay, so go ahead and complete the homework that goes along with this and the exit question. The 4-4 day 1 homework is what you need to complete. So go ahead and get that done, and we'll go over any questions you have next time we meet.